I've been at school for about 11 years and I don't feel like I have learned much of anything. And I know I'm not the only one. This is because the school system hasn't been majorly changed since the industrial era. This era needed obedient workers who would do what they were told. The school system was designed to build discipline and obedience to authority. And this system hasn't changed for years. We aren't in the industrial era anymore. We have more important traits that we need to learn, and we need better ways to learn them. One of the biggest problems in school is that it's just so boring. That might not sound like a big issue, but studies show that memory and learning is actually attached to strong emotions. And when your only emotion is staring at this thing for half the class, you're not going to be learning much of anything. Another big problem is how grading works. When you miss an assignment, your grade is affected permanently. Not that it's forever an F, but that you can't get it back to the way it was before, no matter how much better you get at the topic. Learning is about changing and growing, but grades are just a simple percentage of how much you get correct. This gives every assignment some amount of stress, which inhibits learning and memory and can cause you to lose sleep, which also worsens it even more. School subjects also just feel very arbitrary and useless. There are so many things we could be learning at schools that are just put off as extracurriculars or overshadowed by the standard classes like English, math, and science. It's very rare to see these subjects connect to the interests of the students, which make them feel very detached and uninteresting. The school system needs big changes. I think the best way to make an education system is not to use such rigid and strict rules. Students should have influence and choice over how their learning environment works so that it can grow and change for the better. Then we can eventually get to the point where school isn't so uninteresting, stressful, boring, and severely outdated. We need to fix education and refuel our schools.